Hi guys, today I would like to tell you about strategy which I learned from Mirek Burnejko, popular in Poland as Mirek Burn. The strategy of three levels of coming to the success. So it is about thinking about large goals, like for example having a company with 100 of employees. So if you are new in business, even thinking about earning on your normal needs is very difficult. I know about it because this is my current situation. But let's say that I imagine that in some point in my life I would be owner of the business where there will be 100 of employees. So now it is too difficult goal for me, but I can spread the way to achieve this goal to three levels. And for Mirek Burnejko, the first step is what he suggests is something about 10% of this final goal. So let's say that first 10% is to hire one employee. Why I think about one for this situation is it's because of that 10 employees, in my opinion, is rather second level of achieving this goal of 100 employees, because in my opinion hiring 10 of 100 people is on my eye about 30% of achieving 100 employees, and I will tell you why. When I would hire the first employee, I would need to learn quite big part of the process. I would be after process of searching of this employee. I would be after discussing ways of funding of this person with other people who knows more about than me about this, and I will learn a lot of such processes which are difficult the most at the beginning, but they will stay with me for a longer period of my life, to the rest of my life. Will stay with me for the rest of my life. So after successful hiring of this first employee, I would need to improve this process, and I would need to find the way to fund for payments for next 10 people in my company. So I think that it would be challenge, because quite a lot of work will need to be done to hire the rest of people. I think that also in this moment of having 10 people on board, I would need to start delegate this process. Maybe after having 5 of them, I would need to think about asking one of them for help in hiring the rest of people. This will be the moment, because it will start to be time consuming, and as an owner, we need to delegate things to have time for all or of rest of the necessary work to be done. So in my opinion, it will be 30%. So this is only example, and whatever you do, you could think about this 3 level of achieving success, because there are advantages of this system. It allows us to think about quite large goals as for normal people. I practice with this system for a little bit more than 1 year. I think maybe 1.5 of the year I am practicing this system, and what it helped me in is I used it to improve my appearance. So maybe now I'm not that focused on my appearance, but I think that after half a year of working with this system, my appearance improved a lot. As for 34 years old man on this on the moment of I was using it about a year ago. So actually I was really happy from the level of look I achieved in this moment. I think that I felt the most attractive in my life about 1 year ago, and it improved the level of the opposite sex was interested in me in this moment. Maybe not all of the progress I made was correctly maintained, because I'm focused on different goals now rather, but it learned me how to use this strategy, because I think that I achieved all of 3 levels of the I think that on that moment I achieved the final goal, because this is of course so the things like a loose rather should be judged but external referees, but in my opinion it was enough for me to give the mark to myself, and for about half a year I was very focused on improving my looks, so I was going very regularly to the gym, and I was using a gym plan, and I was also working on my face, its cleanliness, and also I was doing face yoga exercises, which I discussed with a woman who specializes in this kind of exercises. I was practicing it. I was also looking for many specialists who would be able to help me. Also, I knew competent physiotherapist, which helped me in improving my posture. And as the final goal, my look, stage after stage, improved. So at the beginning, for example, I marked myself as let's say, because there is this let's say rank of look. It's also regarding men, not only women. So I marked myself as a 7, and the first level, so let's say this 10% was the level for me, I think 7.8 of my self rank, and maybe I gave for me too big grade, but let's say that I know that maybe level of 9 is level for tall models and really very attractive guys, which maybe I'm not, but I was that much happy on this moment that even there were a time where I gave to my physical attractiveness grade of 9, and maybe it was too much, as I told, but believe me, there were I remember it was really fun time for me, that really few women was really impressed of my look in that time, and I think that it was experience with the Mirek Burnejko system of 3 levels of gaining big goals. It works, and it can work in anything in business. Currently I have big goals regarding YouTube. I also use this system, so maybe currently the levels which I want to achieve are too large, and I think that there will be time I will tell with more details about my plans for YouTube, but the first step is, let's say, quite realistic. So the first goal I want to achieve to the end of this year, and next we will see. So it's, as I told, this is important, that after, with every step, we learn processes which are needed to achieve the final goal. We got to know something, how to do something which will take us easier to the step 3, because thinking from the start about the final goal may look as something unrealistic. So let's say that if you would like to achieve level of this is not my personal levels of YouTube, but let's say that we are talking about you, that you have some niche in which you are going to collect 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, and you know that you have regular work, so you have, let's say, 10 hours available for this project a week. So realistically, you may think that it is not realistic to achieve this goal to the end of this year, but you believe that as the first step in this year you will be able to have 100 subscribers on YouTube. For me, if you look as 5,000 subscribers as a final goal of this project, the first 100 seems like 10% of the plan. I think that, let's say, 400 subscribers is second step on the ladder of this project, and the first step, the third level would be this 5,000, and having 10 hours a week, let's say, you may think that it is realistic after 3 years. Sounds reasonable then. So this system enables to look on the final goal as something realistic after we split the process of achieving it for 3 stages. I think it works. I believe it seems reasonable for me, and there will be more movies about this subject, because I'm practicing with this system. I try to be better and better in it. It's not very complicated, but I think there are details which I'm still missing, and I'm exploring them. So as a draft, I think this, what I told, is enough to start to work with it. So if you really want to achieve something with your life, something what seems very difficult for you, this system, believe me, can help you a lot. And even what I experienced, that I feel that I achieved level 3 in one project in about 6 months, maybe a little bit more. It was, I think, 8 months from the start. It seems like, sometimes for me it looked this way, that it was the most difficult to achieve level 3, this 10%, what I believed on the beginning as to be for the 10% of the project. The second step, I think I achieved quicker, and the third step, which I was really worried that I will maybe even never achieve, that it is beyond my abilities, I achieved, I think, it in the quickest period of time, counting from the achieving of the second stage. Maybe the issue is that I was judging myself on my own, but believe me, I also gain quite a lot of external correct marks of how I look on that moment. I currently use the system on different topics, so yeah, it works and you can start to practice it. Simply declare your final goal, create first level, the second level. Ideally, in the future, what I am gonna to achieve is to having horizontally few projects in which I would have at once. I would work on several projects in which I would like to regularly improve and going to the next level. So yeah, I am working on this system, and please subscribe if you would like to get to know a little bit more about it. Please like this video. I will leave links to videos and also description of the project from Mirek Burnejko, and unfortunately I think that all of his materials are in Polish, so I try to popularize it. I haven't found any much popular in English, so who knows, I'm not sure, but I think that this is original idea from Polish YouTuber Mirek Burnejko. Yeah, thank you for watching. Cheers, bye.